I can look at it on YouTube when I beat the brakes out you. I told him it. Yo, watch me whoop that boy. Oh. Yo, watch me whoop that boy. Kick it off, Poochie. Yo, watch me whoop on that boy.
With you, that's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. Drive will begin there. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy?
Oh, that boy blitzing.
Quarterback than this guy, Mike. I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
No, Poochie.
Around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. Brady quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And once again,
Recover. That boy Poochie trying to get that ball. That boy wanting that ball. I'll try to do it to that boy.
From the 36, it is first
Uh-oh.
Jackson now to his right. And he just does pick that one away. He was being chased down.
Poochie saw it.
Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Jackson having pistol. Just trying to avoid the
Wow.
he's hit as
Poochie
the
dog.
pass is incomplete.
Hurried. Luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out.
I'm about to get loose on that boy. 4 seconds. Uh-oh.
So after 2 straight,
I'm finna get loose on that boy.
and 10. Lamar,
Oh!
no chance there. Under a heavy rush.
4th and 19. That's what I do to him. That's what I do to him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X.
That's what I do to that boy.
He becomes a sit.
That's what I do to that boy.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Damn right, I'm gonna go for it, boy.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson.
Oh,
That's going to be caught. He's across midfield. He's
get up off.
the Ravens first down. They
Get up off me.
style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Get up off me.
Well, they've come out
Tell them y'all, get up off me. Tell them get up off me.
to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Better high.
First down throw for Jackson. Rolling right. Goes around, but it is incomplete.
And you can see he's looking up at the
He's trying to catch a
jumbotron
kid.
after that throw, Mike.
I might just go ahead and score it real quick.
Got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got
I'm
to do
going to go
to
ahead
make
and score the ball, Poochie.
that it's not so close the next time?
Go ahead and score it.
Second down. Jackson. Moving to his left.
I got you, boy.
Far out in
I'm not the guy now, boy. I'm trying to die. Help me. That was a dive. It was a dive. That's okay. Watch this. Watch this. They won't be able to guard him.
All game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Forced out wide. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Touchdown by Jabari Connor. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike. And whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll run with the former second-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get forward. That is Monday there to bring him down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
You gay. You gay, nigga. That nigga threw it to him as soon as I got off him.
And this one's good for 24 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
Go ahead and lay it down.
First down.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to get stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll stay on the ground.
Go ahead.
Once again, this defense.
Oh, God.
Yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed, he knew where the ball was going. He got there in a hurry. To that play really before
Poochie choosing trash plays. Oh, yeah. It's over with. But when I throw it out here. Oh, yeah. Show me them plays, Poochie. Show me them plays, Poochie. Oh, boy.
Throwing from the gun. Here's the tackle.
Come on.
And caught by Rice.
You still saw it.
First and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Now it's time to choose some better defense. No, that's why she went
So a big 3rd down hookup takes
time to play better defense.
nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal.
I see the play going.
Here's Mahomes.
That nigga came and caught on.
Really good on the previous play with a real nice pickup. To then on the ensuing play, ending up going the complete
My boy came and got him. Come here.
nice job
No.
defense immediately.
He didn't even touch him. How far that boy went back?
Play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Mahomes now to throw.
Thank you. Oh, I thought I caught a pick.
Good coverage there. Brings up first down.
Third and goal. Look how far you is from goal, Gucci. Look how far you is from goal. He's talking about third and goal. That boy far away from goal, huh? Don't do it, Poochie. Don't do it, Poochie. Don't do it, Poochie. It's long. One viewer in the chat. One viewer in the chat. We doing it to him, chat. We locking them up. You see what that thing say? Fourth and goal. See what it say? See what it say? Don't do it, Poochie. That nigga got that so up. That boy look like a zombie. That was so much love. Second viewer in the chat. Chat. I'm out to whoop him up, chat. I'm finna whoop him up, chat. I'm finna make this go 6-7. 6-7.
Who are we to second guess him?
So now the Bucks here following the touchdown to send this one away.
Chat, I'm finna do it to that boy. Y'all spam L's in the chat for that boy. Ha.
The Ravens offense ready now for their second drive.
Spam L's in the chat for that boy. That boy.
Score as this drive begins with a first down.
Bella Hart.
Now it's Jackson. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Patrick to throw. Left side in the hands of Rice. And he's into the end zone. Rashid Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You could have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out.
I'm laying down. That's why I'm losing, y'all. Let me get up.
There's one thing in the NFL. You cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
From the 6. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They're staring at a 2 touchdowns at 14-0 the score. The offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10.
this just shows why you can't just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've been guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. That's on target for the Wilders. That's a Baltimore first down.
Guys, what I like here is it's not only a really good start, so they use the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, so wide open. It's a nice conversion. Initially, not ideally, give Jack by the feet. Nowhere to go with the ball to this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. So the slow reaction is big to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. This is Henry. Inside the 30. The Ravens using the first time up. Another chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
It seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Jackson now the throw for his 15.
Oh my God. Them niggas ain't want to get out the ball. Watch out for that to work on
the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Jackson now on 2nd down, moving to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
To the pylon, he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
13.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, exiting the pocket right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
The score, Chiefs 14, Ravens 6.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. This one. A deep shot. For Rice. And they are in great shape. He's taken down.
It's replay under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Man in motion is Brown. They're called in at the 2. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone. From the 1, second and goal.
Yellow!
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack at daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They'll do so with first and 10.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got richer, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on! What shot? Hey,
Back to throw, Jackson. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Second and 10. Here's Jackson. Forced to his right. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
180. Come on. 180. Hey, shot.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Pistol formation with Jackson. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. The ball comes out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And that one incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 15.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
No, we changed it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, halftime straight ahead. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And a they'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Jackson on the run to the right. He manages to get the throw right and completes it. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. Room to run inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for the whole game.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Derek Notty there to bring him down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. They go play action with Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't like it. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Inside the 30. Hollywood Brown. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Jackson rolling to the left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And the pistol. Jackson ready. Leo Chanel in there to drop that time. It's a loss of 7.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
He fires it across his body over the middle, and it's complete. It is a pickup of 18. And by a yard, they get the 3rd down conversion.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Escaping to his left. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Rushed to his left. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And that is incomplete.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball. He's trying to give his guy a chance downfield, and they just can't connect.
Now Jackson on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Catch the pitch, chat, and I'm taking it home. Holiday. I'll do it.
I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away, I swear my wrists are cray, I'm getting used to change.
Hey chat, y'all finna see me do it to that boy. I'm finna do it to that boy with my team. She think it's sweet. He think it's sweet because he whooped me last game with a team. I chose that team because Lamar Jackson. I play with this team right here. Watch what I do to him, chat.
Getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC.
What was that? Y'all said do it to that boy. Alright, I got y'all.
There can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a...
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles are going to get the football here.
I told y'all. He thought it was sweet. I got my team now. He thought it was sweet.
Let's connect on something his home crowd. But all they did was energize him. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. He's to midfield. DJ Moore. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. That's complete to his... Tight end, Dallas Goedert.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he... will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this is a good
What I told y'all, chat.
Mike. It's the ability to bounce back.
Told y'all I don't get that boy.
Concept of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take the opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Bears just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare stop it.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll put Loveland in motion. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On play action, Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 38 yards.
Chat, what I told y'all I was gonna do to that boy. Didn't I tell y'all I was gonna get on that boy when I get my team?
Individual assignments in the league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover.
He'll just get up inside those.
I ended up making that touchdown. That boy ended up on his back. Somebody will pick him up, man.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys
pick him up, nigga.
He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back around the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10.
I could do this with my eyes closed, chat.
They'll put Loveland in motion. On first and 10, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. The production has been sensational early on. The last half putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. So, first and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. Santos for the extra point. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. And he's already topped the century mark in receiving yards here in this first half, so you'd have to think the bulk of the targets are going to continue to go his way. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Hurts. Forced out left. Taking off.
Just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, gets past the mark.
First and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts. He'll run again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 13-all is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. They'll run it here with Saquon. And no place to go. He's hit, taken down behind the line.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard.
Chat, what are you doing?
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will go up by 7.
Eagles 20, Bears 13.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. God Campbell getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
The coverage by Jacoby Dean.
They'll put Loveland in motion. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A play fake. Now Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. On the bootleg, it's Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? Something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he will score. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. That his second touchdown tonight.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down 6.
That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Great. Trimmer.
On play action, here's Hurts. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
In motion, it's Odunze. They'll go play action here with Williams. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him, and what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team, and if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. To the right side, into the hands of Moore. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are going to open up the lead to 8. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Hurts now. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got it break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Again, Hurts. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a 1st down.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The Aussie Super Bowl champ, Jordan Mailata, guilty there. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. offense staying out there for this fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
It's a turnover on downs.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Open man downfield is Loveland. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position. Out of bounds at the 3.
It's a gain of 57
A big
yards.
play to kick off this drive. A gain of 57 yards.
First and goal, Chicago.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Chicago.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Bigsby to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And it'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No,
On 2nd down, Hurts. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted, and the Eagles are going to take possession. begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports. And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Hurts. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Going Silver, ready?
Here's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he will score again. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Bigsby to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Calcaterra. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. The
biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Hey, let's go, let's go. 73, 73. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Hurts will try it again. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Philadelphia. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To the air again. Hurts. Back to the right side. Caught by Scott. And the Eagles are going to be set up. First and goal. He is down at the 6.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Hurts again. On the move left. Now he'll run. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
The 2-point conversion is the score is 41.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
Williams pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Go touch up. All right, anyway, crowd left Yeti. Hey.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Hey, Silver. All right, anyway, crowd left Yeti.
To throw on second down is Hurts. It's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's 1st and 10.
180, 180. Hey! Come on.
Throwing is Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And it'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. They will run it over center with Swift. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle by Jordan Davis. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
They'll run with Swift. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll try to run with Swift. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chicago. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sleep. Diabetic. They know she's full of the.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Very good.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up. A short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here is Shipley on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Hey, let's go. Tiger Hornet. Hey, Silver.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense,